Welcome back. So, where the hell is this? We were building a finance app for couples. So we have answered 52 questions, and we are left to answer from 53 to 90 questions. So that's what we are going to do right now, and so that the LLM can help us with this. Can one expense have multiple topics? Now, just a longer description. Should topics have budget limits? No. Should reports group by topic over time? Yes, probably monthly in stats view. Should topics be editable, mergeable? You can edit them, but you cannot merge them. Should the extraction method only apply when taking money from business? Yes, that's right. Yes. Which method should exist initially? Bank transfer? Is that I have already answered. Which methods? Card payment. Same as I consider transactions and methods to be the same thing. Bank transfer, ATM, extract. Unless the method is, no, I don't know. Should users be able to define custom extraction methods? No. Should extraction method affect accounting, or is it only extraction method? What the hell? What the hell is extraction method? Where the hell have we said anything about extraction method? We haven't, isn't it? Okay, also we might want to effectify how the money has been acquired, so something like extraction method. Bank transfer, ATM extract, cash extract. I see where's the extraction method is. Yeah, I mean, same as the continuous transactions method to be the same. Maybe the method is an attribute or part of the transaction. Should the extraction method be effective canteen? Only only in the case of virtual bank account. So extracting from cash pool, what's the name? Shared cash pool should affect the shared cash pool balance in the case of real external bank account 28. As per 28, extracting from shared extracting from real will affect its balance, which would be extracting from real external bank account will affect its balance, which would be hidden by default balance. We have the shared cash pool. What the hell is this? Representation and the real external bank. How the hell have I called it this? Real external bank account representation. Extracting from shared should affect will also in the case of no virtual bank account, there is no abstraction because they are just transactions. Example 1, A buys 10 euros with topic chocolate to B, be modeled as a personal expense for B, paid by I. Let me check the original one in here. Couple A buys 10 euros with chocolate and win 10 euros. Personal expense for B. Yes. Yes, that's right, because it's not a gift. Example, that's taking 24 rate to bank account for a couple of expense, reduce any ledger, or just create an expense record. Reduces virtual real bank account balance. This won't be used. This won't be used mostly. This won't be used mostly ever. This won't be used mostly ever. This won't be used mostly ever. It reduces virtual bank and creates a couple expense record. Sample 3, should A owing 20 to the virtual bank account be visible from A to B? Okay, let me see. Couple A from sure. Yes, that's right. If B later pays 20 back to the virtual account, should that settles B bank account if B later pays back 20 back, Yes. Yes. One couple member money should only settle its own debts to the virtual bank account. If A contributes If A contributes 100 to the virtual bank account and B contributes 50, should the app be relevant? Yes, because that means that A has less as debt and B has 50 less as debt. You can have a negative debt. Virtual bank account owes you. The thing is that A to virtual bank account debt is in a ledger, and A to virtual bank account debt is in another ledger. Okay, let me open the chat in here. Advice on how to improve the app is welcomed. Okay, so what dashboard should appear first? Who owns whom? Bank account debts, recent expenses, topic totals, monthly spending. Who owns whom? In bank account debts at the top, recent top, who owes to whom? Bank account debts, mid recent expenses, in the bottom topic totals, and monthly spending. Should the app show total couple expenses by month? Yes, why not? Yes, in a specific stats view. Should the app show personal expenses by month? Yes, in a specific personal stats view. Yes, in a specific advanced stats view. Settlement suggestions. Yes. This should be shown in with a yellow background. With an eye. Should the implementation use double entry ledger accounting concepts? That's a very good one. Whatever makes it simpler to work for this kind of app. You know that there is no such thing as destination accounts, so you might need some couple expense and personal expense A and personal expense B as where the hell is this? And personal expense B as those destination accounts, even if they are not real. What I mean is that the UI for the final user should not show double entry ledger accounting concepts, because otherwise it's too cumbersome and messy. However, internally it can be done with a double entry ledger accounting, but only if it simplifies the inner working of the app, which I have no idea if that will be the case. Okay, should transaction be multiple ledger entries with correcting adjustment? Yes. Should we keep, although once the transaction is corrected, is shown as a single transaction in the UI, you can see the transactions and adjustments. You can see the fine transactions and adjustment in a special advanced view. Should we keep simple transaction table and derive balance from it? Probably, so that it works as a global source, global truth state. Is at the moment important? Yes. Should there be seeded demo data? No. Should transaction entry be optimized for a speed transaction entry? Yes. Should there be a setup without for currency and couple members? Yes. Should users be able to filter transaction by date, topic, member, account? Yes. But in a search view. Yes. Whenever you are in the list, you can click on what's the search icon. Should there be dark mode? Yes. Any preferred language for the UI? Nothing preferred. Probably HTML and JavaScript, so that it's easier to debug with LLM locally from a browser. But if you think it's easier in another way, I'm open to ideas. Should I? No. Yes. Yes. Should be a role-based actions. You can have multiple shared couple accounts. You can have multiple couple accounts in the app, but there is no in the app. You can have multiple couples in the app. One member from couple 1 cannot access couple 2 data unless he is also a member of couple 2. Should the final plan markdown include database schema? Yes. No. For now, we won't have APIs to make this easier to build, unless you think it's easier for the UI based on HTML and JavaScript as described in 80. Should it include UI screens components? Yes. Should it count in examples? Yes. Yes. Should it be written for a specific LLM coding and change style to this file? Yes. Okay, so now we have all of the 90 answers, and there's also the app name is what's the I have here in the notes. Where the hell haven't I written it down somewhere? That's very strange, because I thought I had written it down. Couplinans. Okay, so couplinans. Okay, so that's it. The app name is couplinans, like Binance, you know what I mean? So we take all of the answers, we go on to open code, which is here, and now we can answer all of this. So build GPT-5.5 hi, let's see what it says. It should ask me more stuff if it wants to. Have I removed the thing about I'm going to answer here or what? Yes, I have it. So now this is going to think about this a bit. I have enough for the broad direction. These are the remaining decisions that affect the implementation plan. Ionic, React, TypeScript, Byte compositor with local executable mobile browser fallback for development. Oh my god, why the hell? Why the hell does it have so many questions? Oh my god. So here I ask this thing, and that's what I'm going to do here. Your newest questions, latest questions, one per line, and then name it questions 2MD. We use that to answer your question, something like this. If you want to move faster, answer only the numbers what the default is non-obvious. My current default would be this and that. I don't want to have an ionic react capacitor, a bit though. Build GPT-5.5. Let's go. And create questions too with a follow-up questions formatted for inline answers without committing anything. That's right, because otherwise you're pulling the... I wonder if I should be... what's the question? I wonder if I should create a directory in order to write all of these conversations, so that, you know, from the conversations you can derive whatever. Okay, so now we have questions 2, which I'm going to copy as answers 2, and that's how we are going to answer all of this. And we have 54 questions. How long does all this? So we have been 30 minutes. And that's not okay. Look at all of these questions. Are you okay with this default Esquire? Should the browser debug version be a first-class target or only a development confidence? Droid first, iOS later, or both from the start. It's 6 couple. Okay, I'm going to end the stream here because otherwise it's going to be late, and yeah. So this was episode 16, was answering 53 to 90 questions, and then we will answer with answer 2. Okay, yeah, this takes a long time, but hopefully we get something that makes sense whenever we have ended here. Ionic React TypeScript byte capacitor. Why so many stuff? Should the browser debug version be the first? Same person member, yeah. If the current member belongs to exactly one active couple, should the app enter that couple automatically? Okay, so that's it for now. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.